I am honored to be here with the Suresh Mansharamani. Now let me tell you about Suresh ji. Suresh ji is a TedX speaker. He's an author twice over. His new book is coming out shortly. He has been a networker as long as I've known him, and he has followed what he preaches. He has put his money where his mouth is. He has started a network on his own called Tajurba. Welcome Suresh ji, and such an honor to have you with us today. So Suresh ji, tell us about your journey in networking and what is the importance of networking for everybody?
Well, as you know, I come from a garment export background. I was an exporter for 25 years,
Yes.
starting 1980 till 2008. And I never knew what networking is. For me, if anyone coming to my office who has no business to meet me was a waste of time.
Was a waste of time.
Yeah. Any friend, anyone else, or any call,
Right.
nothing. I was only meeting my buyers or the vendors or the staff. No third person. I had no network. I had one brother, two brother-in-law. That was my network.
Yes.
So around 2012, when I closed down everything to do with garments, so my network was also closed. 2012, I was introduced to networking by a guy called Paritosh Pathak. You know him.
Paritosh, yeah. Your friend and mine.
Yeah.
One.
And life change.
Yeah.
I was into real estate that time, and as I walked into that group, and there were about 60, 65 people, I said, oh, I got 65 clients on the platter.
Yes.
So there I learned it's about giving, it's helping other people, and one by one, each one you help can be 100, 200, 50. But then when they start to think about you, that's where the networking starts.
Why do they start to think about you? What are the whys behind that?
Because you helped everyone.
Okay.
In a genuine way.
So the attitude that you showed of gratitude towards them,
Yeah.
now people are going to start responding accordingly. How long does it take?
It took good 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
To see that sign that yes, people care for me.
Right.
Sometime I got burnout that I'm giving, I'm not receiving, and I remember I talked to you that some people have given so many referrals, so many business, but they're not doing anything for me.
Right.
I remember you told me, don't worry, it'll come from other places. It'll come back.
Let's talk about Tajurba. It's been an extraordinary journey for you in Tajurba. How has your network in Tajurba served you? Because I know that you are enabling a lot of people to exchange business with each other. But how has Tajurba helped you?
So when these people do 100x, 150x of business, what the fee they paid,
Yes.
so that gives me a very, very special joy, which is much more than the money. The group becoming larger and larger, we have 8 chapters, and
Wow.
it's a big support system, and strategically we expanded ourselves 1 chapter in each region to give out franchise, because its first chapter is always very difficult.
Yeah. What is your main advice to people when they get frustrated in networking, when they start losing hope that their network isn't working for them? What would be one thing you would tell them?
See, that's been my biggest challenge.
Hanji.
That how to make those people understand that networking is not a short-term game. Most people join BNI, Tajurba or any of this network with the intention, we will watch for 1 year, 1 साल देखेंगे फिर कुछ होगा तो होगा.
Yeah.
And if you start any business with this intention,
absolutely.
that I'm going to see for 1 year, it never works.
Yeah.
No relationship works in 1 year, your money doesn't grow in 1 year, your business does not get established in 1 year, so networking also not get established in 1 year, it takes time like anything else.
Like anything else. Yeah. Last question. There's 3 reasons why people typically join networks. Either it's for education, it's to exchange contacts and link and get business.
Yeah.
And the third one is social reasons. Which of the ones do you feel that you would want to be a part of in the future for yourself?
I think it's all 3.
Okay.
There's a need of all 3.
But
there are
there is
people who are lonely, they are divorced, or they are singles, so they need the support system to be busy.
Yes.
Their children are away. There are people who want to learn and grow their personality, and and third category is business. So all 3 is a good mix of all 3.
Is there any room in Tajurba to do all 3, or does Tajurba will it always concentrate more on the business side first?
We do all three,
Yeah.
but people look at it as a business only.
Yeah.
I try to give them a lot of tajurba,
Yes.
bring in a lot of speakers like you so that they can learn.
Yeah.
And
But the primary focus is business.
yes, the promise is business.
The promise is business.
Right.
Yeah. But there are other networks. I've seen some networks doing wonderfully well. The size of Tajurba, or in terms of the social strata as well, but they're focused only on learning and no expectation of business. And I thought that was very interesting. I didn't know there was space for that as well, but people are lining up for those as well. So that was very interesting.
So there, when the last batch, I suggested that let's form a alumni group, and we meet once a month, and they're ready to pay for that, twice the amount of tajurba.
Oh wow.
And they are happy
because the
being
promise,
part of that community.
okay,
They
I thought maybe it's a
consider me.
promise that they'll be on TEDx.
No, that they're yeah, TEDx, they're regardless, they are going. They all have become authors, they are all going to TEDx.
Yes.
But the thing is, they want to remain in community, because in those sessions, the business started happening.
Okay.
So the promise was learning. Here is the other way around. The promise was learning.
Exactly
they learned
the opposite
10
of
times
what I was
more.
suggesting.
But then they saw that whatever they paid, they already recovered from the business and the group they have done. So this is another new thing I'm experiencing, which is very exciting.
Wonderful. So thank you, Sureshji. Thank you for your time. It is an honor. I know you're so busy because you have, I think, 50,000 people on your phone that are calling you all the time, and I merely have 2,500 contacts. So one day I might be as busy as you. But thank you for taking your time out.
Nowadays, I mean, people ask me that, and it feels very awkward that it's very difficult to pull out like 1 hour, 2 hours. I never thought it was going to happen to me.
Once again, check out Sureshji's 2 books. The second one is coming out. What's the second book called?
It's Closing Your Sales, Your Ultimate Guide to Close Sales Using NLP.
I was going to say when that book launches, please tell me about it. But Sureshji just told me a second before we started recording that that book has just already launched and is on Amazon Kindle. So I might just do a review of that book if I get my hands on it anytime soon in the next few days, and let's see how it goes. So thank you, Sureshji.
I'll gift you one signed copy next week.
Thank you. Thank you very much.